Hey everyone, hope you had a great Tuesday evening. Mike here. Also have Liz. So
Hi.
This is Liz Price. She was joining us for the summer, and sadly, she is leaving us. Tomorrow's your last day.
Yeah.
So hopefully you had a great summer. She was, by the way, if you watched our severe weather coverage, and if you watched the second part of it, it was the smoothest and cleanest. That's because of her.
Oh, thanks.
So she's the reason why I didn't look like an idiot for the second half of the tornado coverage. And we'll get to that as well because we have the storm survey. We'll go over some of that stuff. We'll discuss that quote unquote scud cloud that went through Dallas, and we'll cover all this. We'll also let you know your forecast here. So let's get going here. And Liz, right now, not much going on, just a little rain in Northeast PA, right?
Yeah, just a couple of scattered showers, it looks like.
Yeah, and so we just got a few scattered showers up there in Susquehanna County, also in the Wayne County area, and also near Scranton. So we'll stop this here so you can see a few isolated rain showers at the moment. By the way, if you have any comments, or questions, just let us know. You can put them in the comments section here, and we'll answer them as best we can here as well. But just some light rain, nothing too crazy, right?
Nothing too bad.
Yeah. So as we go through here, here's a look outside the station. Definitely got the clouds though. Here it was a cool day out there. We saw temperatures a little bit below average. We saw the cloud cover. In fact, here's a look at the highs from today. Once it loads up, load that up here for you, and you can see we're in the low 70s and upper 60s. So it was a cool day out there that we saw here. I mean, you're talking 10 to 15 degrees below average. Alon saying hi. Hi, Alon. Hope you're having a great evening. And as we go through the next several days, the good news is that we're not going to be seeing the rain that we did yesterday. So here's another look at that radar, the reflectivity we got going on. And then we're also going to take a look at that tornado track, EF1. So not something we get here all the time. Is that an EF1 tornado, Liz?
Yeah, definitely you don't see that, especially in these parts of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, so it's actually up in Susquehanna County here. We'll zoom in here for a little bit. And what you're seeing there with the dots is what they actually had in terms of photos. So let me actually turn those off so we can get a better picture here. So you can see it was near Stevens Point, just to the northeast, and then it eventually crossed into Broome County there, where we had some of that damage. And we'll go into more details with that too. But we also had a lot of storm reports across the Lewisburg, Sigmund's Grove area, the wind damage here, Bloomsburg as well. Keep in mind, this is from yesterday. Saw some in Columbia County, Northumberland County, near Cleveland. Here, let's just check one out. What we got? So near Bloomsburg and Hemlock, they had some trees down. They saw one there in Union County. So that's some photos from Snyder County as well, where we got some of those, some of the storms coming through here too. So that was in Central PA. We also had some in the Poconos, a lot of wind damage in that area. In fact, Jake, you said some of your family members, unfortunately, had some wind damage out there, right?
Yep.
Yeah, unfortunately, they saw some wind damage out there in Monroe County. So Stroudsburg, you saw the wind damage yesterday too, with the 911 center actually receiving multiple reports in that area. So that was yesterday's storms. And then, of course, we had the storms up here in the Susquehanna and Bradford County. So this is the tornado that they confirmed. It was an EF1. We'll create that up for you so you can see the text and see if I can get that on the screen. So basically a touchdown near the intersection of Mountain Road and Stevens Point Road in Harmony Township around 6:25, and then it continued on for a little over 3 miles in that area up here. So that was the tornado from yesterday. I want to show you this. This is the actual track. Deborah, you're asking if we'll get any storms tonight in central Pennsylvania. The answer is no, you will not. But here's a look at that track, like I said, in Susquehanna County. And when we look at the pictures, thankfully, it looks like it was just some trees, right? Not much. Here's one picture from the survey itself. And you can see it's just some trees down. We'll go for another one up here. That's not the one where there's another one here. Here it is. You see a lot of just tree damage in the area. Thankfully, it was pretty rural. So that's, I mean, if we're going to get a tornado, it's kind of a good thing, right?
Yeah, it's a good thing it didn't hit any homes in that area.
Yeah, and so that's good news. But it looks like it was right around Stevens Point Road, and they just updated on NWS chat, so that's what you saw there. But some tree damage there in the rural areas up by Susquehanna County as you head into Broome County in New York there. So that is what we got going with there. And yeah, thankfully today's a lot quieter out there compared to what we saw last night. And last night was definitely more so what you would expect out in the Central Plains, deep South, not Pennsylvania. But I mean, step outside; it's still kind of cool out there.
Yeah.
I mean, we got what 63 in New Milford, 68 in Wilkes-Barre and Scranton, and 77 there in Lewisburg. By the way, for those of you just joining on, this is Liz. So she's been with us for the summer and really awesome, by the way. And also going to the best school ever, Penn State, right, Alicia?
Yes.
Sorry,
We
Jake.
are.
Sorry, Jake. But so Deborah saying hi.
Hi.
And what else we got here going on tonight? It's going to be pretty quiet. Not really much in terms of weather. I mean, it's a much quieter night out there. We're going to see a few isolated showers, but otherwise it's mostly cloudy. Pull this up. And temperatures going to be in the 60s. For some of us overnight tonight, you could expect a few mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures either side of that 60-degree mark here as we go through the overnight hours here. Waking up to upper 50s, low 60s. So not too bad. Definitely a lot quieter.
If it's not raining, you could open those windows tonight too.
Yeah. Although it might be a little humid, but at least it won't be a downpour.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the future cast. So let's see if we actually got some rain going on tonight. Oh, I would say that's pretty good.
Yeah.
If you want to open up those windows, go for it. Might get a little fog tomorrow morning, but should be dry. Now, as we go into the afternoon, there is a few pop-up showers and thunderstorm chances. Your typical thunderstorms, nothing crazy. As we go through your Wednesday and then Wednesday evening here, but it's going to be pretty hit or miss, I would say, with that one. Although it looks like Thursday we're going to see more rain coming in here. We got that light rain and then the moderate rain. This looks like it mainly in the morning, maybe a few rumbles of thunder as we head into the afternoon. But overall, Thursday looks like it'll be a pretty rainy day. So if you're going to do anything, I would say do it tomorrow. Outside is probably your best bet, it looks like.
Yeah, because everything for Thursday looks like it's going to be an inside deal.
Yeah, or you'll have maybe on and off showers, but if you're going to do anything, I would say do it tomorrow because otherwise you're going to have to wait. Friday looks good though. In fact, if I let me see if I have it here. Where is it? There it is. We'll pull up here this graphic. We get a break on Friday from the rain. And then we get a few isolated showers Saturday and Sunday, although Sunday's rain chances look to be dropping, I would say right now.
Yeah.
Looks like I would say Sunday's probably the better of the 2 days this upcoming weekend, right?
Yes, definitely.
And then looks like we'll get a return to some rain chances as we go into next week, or early next week. But if you're wondering about tomorrow, like I said, a few hit or miss showers and thunderstorms, maybe in the afternoon, but most of us are dry. We're going to see temperatures in the low 80s here across the area, and we'll even take you in zone by zone. So as we go into the northern tier for your Wednesday, right around 80 degrees, about average for your Wednesday. And then central Pennsylvania, you can see upper 70s, low 80s, maybe getting to the mid 80s in Lewisburg. Wyoming Valley, low to mid 80s for you. And then finally the Poconos. You'll see upper 70s, low 80s for your Wednesday here. So pretty near average for tomorrow afternoon as we go through the middle of the week. And that's pretty much it. I did want to talk about this real quick. This is that scud cloud that came through the Dallas area. So I know a lot of folks were wondering about this. It's gone through social media. So I'll play it. You're going to see it go right across the screen here. Give it a second to catch itself. Right here. You see it going right across the screen. And when you look at the video, at first you're thinking it looks like a funnel cloud, right? And there was obviously a lot on social media where people were saying that it was a funnel cloud, but we found some pictures and it is what we call scud. And scud clouds are, you can see here's one photo from Facebook. And when you zoom in, I'm actually zoomed in all the way, but if you look carefully, you can see how it's very raggedy. It's not really touching the ground right here. So this is from Pittston looking towards Dallas, and we're obstructed. So this is the mountain you're seeing on our camera. So we can't see down here, but you can see this part. It's not touching the ground. So this is a scud cloud, and I found it great graphic that someone actually posted in the comments, and I'm going to take this off so you can read it. So a scud cloud is formed by rain-cooled air. It's usually detached from the base of the cloud. So this would be the base up here. They're usually detached. Good tracers for both inflow and outflow, because what it actually is air that's moist condensing into a cloud, and it's rising. So you have the inflow of the thunderstorm rising, and the water causes the air to cool, or it cools as it rises and it condenses into a cloud. One thing that you can usually tell the difference from very quickly is if that's rotating or not. And when we even looked at the radar stuff yesterday, the radar velocity and everything, there was no rotation.
We couldn't see anything.
And if there was an actual tornado on the ground, there is no way, something that big too,
Yeah, I was gonna
that the radar would miss it. There's just no way. I mean, it wasn't down for a second and came up. It was there for what? That time lapse was about 7 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's easily 2 or 3 scans.
We would have caught something.
Yeah, the radar would easily have caught that. And especially if there was debris, that would have caused debris and lifted up in the air. We would have seen that on radar, just like we did in Susquehanna County, even though it's farther away. But yeah, that is definitely was some scud clouds that came down yesterday. So as it was moving through Dallas, they're very hard sometimes to notice, especially when they're big like that. But I think it's safe to say that was definitely not a funnel that came through.
Even though it looked like one from our camera on top of the station.
Yeah, from the camera that we had, it looked like one, and also because the pixels were a little granularly there. But that one, the Dallas video, there was a video about it. Here, it's hard to see, but when you actually look at the photos and you can get to the base of the cloud, it was not on the ground. So, and keep in mind, you can't have a tornado unless it's on the ground. So it has to be on the ground to be a tornado, and it was not in this case.
It's a funnel cloud until it hits the ground.
Yeah, and as long as it's rotating. As long as it's rotating, then it's a funnel cloud. But yesterday was not. Also want to show you the temperatures here over the next few days, because you can see, well, we're going to be closer to average. Let me pull up the one here that's a little easier to read. There we go. Finally, on the fourth shot. So temperatures will return to the 80s the next several days, the weekend near average. And then, yeah, we'll be... I'm not looking at any more severe weather here for the next time being, so that it looks pretty good, I would say, for the area here. Oh, and Jake, since you were asking earlier, today is International Cat Day.
It's also International Ice Custard Day, too, Michael.
I was actually just about to say that. National Frozen Custard Day, which frozen custard, in my opinion, is much better. But
what's the difference?
Hey.
Custard, one has egg in it, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah, the custard has.
It's the yolk.
Yeah.
That's why Rita's sometimes you'll see a Rita's closed or they have a shortage because there's a shortage of eggs.
Oh, there you go.
Interesting.
So custard has egg in it, ice cream doesn't, I believe. Pickleball, National Pickleball Day.
Have you ever played pickleball?
I've always wanted to try pickleball.
It's becoming such a phenomenon.
Have you?
I just like pickles, but
Oh, I like pickles too, at the same time.
Okay, what about pickleball, though?
no.
No,
No? All right. Have you done it?
no, but it's just becoming huge.
I think that should be a Jake of all
Okay.
trades in the future.
Alicia and I against you guys in a pickleball match.
Let's
do
do
it.
All right, I'm down.
We got a parking lot. We can
Let's
do it.
road it
Oh,
down.
here's one that you're all going to love as well. National Tarantula Appreciation Day.
That is disgusting. No,
Stop.
absolutely not.
No,
Mike, that literally makes me want to cry.
Nope. Please no.
I'm just, hey, don't
Nope.
shoot the messenger. So, again, we got the International Cat Day, so maybe we'll show some cats tonight on the news for Tail Wagging Tuesday. Also, members, send us your photos if you have a cat and you would like us to feature it. And then, yeah, let us know what you think about the tarantula one. I think I'm with you guys on that one. I was like, with that. So, but that's really it, guys. Not much happening here in the next several days. We had the tornado. It was an EF1 that went through Susquehanna County with winds of 90 miles per hour. It was just over 3 miles in length, and the width of 2 football fields, 200 yards. Right?
Mhm.
Did I
That's
miss
what NWS said.
Okay. I don't think I missed any other parts of it. So with that, guys, hope you have a great night. Liz, thank you for everything you've done this summer, and especially yesterday. You have no idea how much that helped. So if anyone has an opening for a meteorologist, let me know, because I know somebody. With that, guys, we'll see you tonight at 10, and enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Bye.
Bye.